I'm now in the winery of William Downie with Bill Downie, the owner and winemaker. We're going to taste your 2010 Pinot Noirs. Which one? We're starting out with which one?
The Yarra Valley.
Okay.
So,
tell me what you're looking for in that wine.
In the nice vintages in the Yarra Valley, you should see violets, rose petal, lavender, and then stewed kind of plums or poached plums. It's really about florals and poached fruits rather than bright fresh.
Well, what I like about your Pinot Noirs is that they have beautiful delicacy, but then there's a density and length to them at the same time. There's no jam nuances, anything like that, you know?
Well, these, we harvest, for the most part, particularly in the Yarra, quite early. This would have been 11 degrees potential alcohol when it was harvested.
Wow.
And partly because of vine density, this is a fairly high density planting. We get reasonable maturity at quite low sugar levels.
Beautiful. So stylistically, how would you describe Australian Pinot Noir then?
I think there's a diversity of style, but what I think is interesting about Australian Pinot Noir is we have generally really old soils. So there's a big story to tell, like the vines have a big story to tell, but it's because it's such an old story and such a subtle, nuanced story, it's very difficult to coax that out. So, when you have young soils in New Zealand or some parts of Oregon or wherever, the story's there. It's boom, it's right. You don't have to try very hard to get at the real truth of the wine. Whereas in Australia, you have to work much more gently. You have to really coax that story out. So
rather than just, the old days where you were just trying to get everything out of it, it's not like that.
Yeah, it's not like that. It's not in your face. It's the wines are always going to be more restrained, less kind of vibrant and aromatic. Ironically enough, it's a much more subtle, gentle story, I think, with Pinot Noir in Australia.
Well, you're making some beautiful ones.
Thank you.